Frozen the Musical is back in theatres here in Australia, and there is good news if you're in WA. All the magic and warmth of the Disney hit is coming to Perth. Joining me live now is Thomas McGuane, who plays Hans. Thomas, you're about to start warming up for tonight's performance in Adelaide. How has the show been received in South Australia?
You know, it's been so wonderful. We're so excited to finally have it here in Adelaide. It's been such a whirlwind of an experience, you know, having opened in Melbourne, having opened in Sydney, then Melbourne, then Brizzy, and now finally we're here in Adelaide. And we seriously couldn't be happier. The audiences have just been lapping it up, and it's such a wonderful experience sharing this show. And, you know, I think we've really missed theatre here, and the excitement is absolutely there behind the curtain as well as in front, for sure.
Now, it's been a tumultuous couple of years for the performing arts industry. How does it feel? I do think we're finally coming out of COVID.
I think so. I knew that this wasn't going to be easy, but Disney has always had an ambition to put on this show as safely as possible, and their COVID safety plan has been airtight from the get-go since, you know, October of 2020, if you can imagine, putting on a show at that time with the capacities that they were, but we somehow did it, and we're here in Adelaide now, and we seriously couldn't be happier. You know, to get to this point where we get to share this story that's so poignant for this time, you know, this sense of opening up the gates and for the first time in forever being able to connect with people. It's such a wonderful story to tell at such a great time.
Now, as a performer, what has been the most challenging part of the last 2 years?
Look, it's a great question. I think even just as a human being, I think, you know, I suppose the hardest things were really just the things that everyone was going through, you know, that lack of connection with family and friends and those you love. And I know I struggled with that, and that desire to connect with people, was really missed. And I'm sure, like everyone else, I think it allowed me to sort of really hone in and cement those things that really mattered to me. And now, you know, that we get to, you know, I get to be able to hug people that I love, and I get to connect with those people, and I get to do what I love, and we all get to do what we love here now that theatres have opened up for quite some time. And it seriously couldn't be more poignant of a time for us to sort of focus in on the things that we love and truly adore. And for me, that's family and friends and this performance career that I love.
Now, I have to ask, Aussie Hugh Jackman, the triple threat, he contracted COVID-19 for a second time this week, which means he can't perform for Music Man on Broadway in New York. How important are underscores these days, and how much has COVID-19 really changed everything for performers?
It's a fantastic question. And I love that we're bringing this to light, you know, this sense that understudies and swings really hold the show together couldn't be more of a huge statement now, and it's they've always been important, but I love that they're now getting the limelight for this sense that, you know, they are going out there and saving shows when performers are going down. And it's just human nature, you know, everyone gets sick from time to time, and, you know, COVID has made that even more prevalent. But these swings and these understudies, particularly in this show, this cast is just absolutely sensational. And every single performer deserves to be up there doing what they love and doing it with such skill and such poise. They really are athletes and triple threats up there. And every show is so magical, regardless of, you know, people being off or what have you. But they are the saving grace of a company for sure.
They are indeed. Now, the winter school holidays only a couple of weeks away. Is it time for parents and grandparents to start booking in some performances?
You're absolutely right. You couldn't have said it better. It is absolutely the time to be buying your tickets, and it really is for everyone. Grab your parents, you know, your grandparents, grab your little kids. You know, this really is experience for everyone. You can grab your tickets at frozenthemusical.com.au and follow the links, or you can go through Ticketmaster and get your tickets then. We've got 6 more weeks here in Adelaide, and then we're really excited to be heading to Perth in August.
How good will that be? Thomas McGuane, who plays Hans at Frozen the Musical. Thanks so much for your time this Saturday. Knock 'em dead tonight.
Thank you so much. Take care.